Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided that I was going to do a kind of random video. I recently reorganized my bookshelf. It was a mess. It wasn't really messy, but I just was really cluttered with a lot of stuff that I've had for the past couple years of my life. So I decided that I was going to take some time out of my day and just reorganize it, get rid of a bunch of stuff that I don't use anymore, and I ended up really liking the finished product. So I thought I would just show you guys like the transformation between what it looked like before and after, although I didn't take an updated photo of what my bookshelf looked like before I redid it, but in my previous room tour that I did for 2013, I do like an in-depth kind of a tour, I guess, of the shelf and what it looked like. So that's very similar to what it looked like, but just slightly different. So I'm going to use that as like a base picture so you kind of know what it looked like. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Alright, so in the corner of my room, here is my bookshelf. I'll just do a quick scan of what it looks like, and then I'll go into the back. Starting from the top of my shelf, I just replaced all the trophies and medals and teddy bears and stuff that I had up there, and I just put a couple of pairs of shoes up there. I decided to just, I don't know, I just feel like the shoes look a little more like my style now as opposed to like teddy bears and stuff when I was in middle school. So I just put 4 pairs of my shoes up there, and then I kind of brought that down to this shelf. I just have on the second shelf here, I have a couple of fashion magazines, Marie Claire, Elle, Vogue, all that stuff, and I have some more on this side over here, and then in the center I just put another pair of my shoes because I felt like this space was just boring and empty, so, and they fit, so why not? Okay, hi guys. So on this shelf right here, this shelf was packed with stuff, like packed. So I just decided, okay, to take everything that I had on there off and just put the stuff that I feel like I'm going to use, or just stuff that looks more clean and orderly. So I just used to have like a bunch of sprays and I don't know, sprays, lotions, a bunch of stuff like that on this shelf, and I just took all that stuff off and I replaced it with these little bit of items right here. So the first thing I have on this shelf is this little basket right here, and inside this basket I just have a couple of my Victoria's Secret's body lotions, and then I have 2 of them stuffed in the back there because they didn't fit in here. And then in the very back corner I have a plain white vase, and there's nothing in there. I just stuck it back there to kind of help balance out the shelf. And then over here I have this little decorative perfume decor, and I have my little, I guess you could call this a beauty mirror. And then off to the side I have this little, this is a tray for candle, I believe, but I just use it for like whatever little trinkets I want to put in there. So I have 4 Victoria's Secret's perfumes, and then this little ring right here. And then over to the side I have a watch, a picture frame, and inside it just says, "What would Blair Waldorf do?" And I just thought that was so adorable. I saw a little post on Instagram someone had done, and I just decided to put it in a frame and put it on my shelf. And this is actually what sparked me cleaning my entire shelf, this one picture. So, and then I have my Bath and Body Works candle. This is actually I think this is spring or summer mango coconut cooler, but I have to go out and buy some of the Christmassy ones because I haven't, or not Christmas, but like winter style candles, because I haven't bought any. So, and then in this corner I just have this little fake flower in a vase with some like little sparkly confetti pieces that are also from Victoria's Secrets. Okay, and now this shelf right here. So on this shelf I just organized my body mists or fragrance mists from Victoria's Secrets, and each one is in like a little they're each in these little trays, and I organized them not by like color or anything. I just have them more so based off of bottle style. So this one is like these newer style bottles they have, and then this tray right here is like the older style bottles, but I do have newer style in there too. So, well, in the back of those, because there's not enough space over there for those. And then I have one Bath and Body Works spray over in the back. So that's that shelf. And I kept it pretty simple. I didn't put a bunch of stuff on here because I just felt like, what would be the point? It's just gonna look cluttery if I add more stuff. I was gonna put my other types of Victoria's Secret lotions, not those kind, but like the squeezy kind, but I decided not to do that. So below this, below that shelf, there is this shelf, which just looks like this, and this one I actually didn't change that much. This one I just added this little butterfly over here in the corner, and I removed a picture that I had behind this little stack of books, but otherwise I kept everything else the same. And then on the bottom, oh, this is not the bottom, the second to the last shelf, I just have more books. And I decided to get rid of a bunch of books that I had on this shelf because I don't read them anymore. They're like middle school oriented, preteen, like coming of age stories. So I just got rid of those and kept these over here. And so I have this little jewelry box that's also made out of the same stuff as the vase that is up there. And then I have a little picture of my family, and then a candle, another like spring candle from Bath and Body Works, and books. And then on the last shelf down here I put this bag, and I'm gonna eventually move this bag because I put it there because I wanted to fill the space, but eventually I'm gonna put a basket so that I can throw like my extra perfumes and things, lotions that I couldn't fit on those shelves up there. I'm gonna put them in a basket here so I can still access them. And then I have a pair of shoes on top of this little box, and this box right here is my memory box, so I just throw a bunch of random stuff in there that I want to keep. And then I have this little heart that I've had forever, from so long ago. It's a candle, but I've never lit it. It's still in the plastic, and that is it. That is my entire shelf. So hopefully if you are interested in like organizing or trying to declutter your space, this will help give you some ideas if you're working with like a bookshelf or something. I know I'm not an expert on decorating or anything, but I just thought that it turned out really clean and really organized, so I thought I would just share this with you guys, and I had fun doing it, so yeah. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. Girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. If you having